Runners coming out then for race number 2. This is the Join Southall Golf Club Handicap Chase. And in the black and white, I can see Loch Salt coming out, number 9. Loch Salt is in the colours of Mr. J. Toes and Mr. J. O'Lone. Peter Winks Trains John Kington is on board. Be followed up by number 11, Master Mead, who's in the Mead. Will be followed to post by 7. That's Prince Clenny, who is the favourite here for Jack Tudor and Christian Williams. Colours of Daffodil Racing Clenny, dark blue, the yellow disc. And he'll be followed out then by King Otis, who's number 4 in dark blue with a gold chevron for the Fairfax and Favour Racing Club. Trained at Toaster, ridden by Charlie Todd. 2 is Policy Breaker, trained in Ireland, this one by Paul John Gilligan. Kevin Brogan riding Policy Breaker, white with black stars. And then Old Sod is number 10 in the yellow and white colours. Followed down by Miss Watchit in the stars, or the spots I should say, the light blue and red. Miss Watchit, Sean Quinlan, Ruth Jefferson. And also First Man in black with a yellow disc for Toby Wynn and the Haydock Park Racing Syndicate. Miss Antipova is in the colours of the Batsford Stud Racing Team, dark green, yellow disc for Martin Keithley and James Best. And here is number 3, Touch Tight. Colours of Mrs. York, ridden and trained by Phil York, light blue and yellow stripes. And then Miss Antipova, the mare, green and yellow. She's going to wear that hood to the start, the 11-year-old. Here she is in dark green with a yellow disc, ridden by James Best. So they're on the track, heading down to the start. This race is now over 3 miles, a furlong and 97 yards, the extra distance. Scratch number 1, non-runner is number 1, Shah's. What's the rush? So 10 runners. They're going to pass us just under 3 times here. 3 circuits, 11-4 Prince Clenny, 3-1 First Man, 4-1 Miss Antipova, 6-1 Miss Watchit, and 12-1 Loch Salt and Master Mead, 20-1 bar those. Good luck. So the 1's a non-runner here. That doesn't go Shah. What's the rush? I'm going to go with that Prince Clenny here, a horse that I thought ran well at Uttoxeter the last time. Could easily run well again here. Jack Tudor's riding well too, isn't he, for Christian Williams. And runners are on the way down. Touch Tight, looked like he might just need to run here. Others I quite liked. Master Mead looked well on his comeback run, but I think the form points to Prince Clenny here. Runners are now at the start. So runners at the start. At the post here. Number 1 doesn't go Shah. What's the rush? It's quite a late withdrawal here. Prince Clenny, Christian Williams, Jack Tudor though. Team up here. Of course, Jack now rides for the pipes, isn't he, instead? But I might get a winner here maybe. Won't be too long. About to walk in. So any final bets? We're betting each way here, by the way. 3 places. 1, 2 and 3 likewise for the place pot and tote place betting. 3 places here. Just on the 3 circuits. Number 1 is out. Shah, What's the Rush? Doesn't go. So 10 runners. It won't be too long. Any final bets? A couple of them just away from the others, in fact. I can see horse number 5, Miss Watchit. And just having a look at the fence now is Miss Antipova. So runners then about to come around that fence and line up. Walking in, and they're off and racing. Away they go then for the Join Southall Golf Club Handicap Steeplechase. Short run to the first fence. And Old Sod is up there with Miss Antipova. Blunder by Lock Salt and has unseated the rider. Lock Salt made a mistake and unseats jockey John Kington at the first. They head towards the second. Rather diving for it was Old Sod, but landed in front narrowly to Miss Antipova in second. Over in third place is First Man. Then comes Prince Clenny on the inside in fourth. And a little gap back to Miss Watchit in the light blue and red colours. Prepared to exit the back straight on the first circuit here. Looking back, I can see the riderless horse is continuing. And jockey is up. He's holding his arm there. Looks in a bit of pain, John Kington. Let's hope he's going to be okay. Making the run back into the home straight on the first occasion here. Over 3 miles and about 1.5 furlongs almost now, the extra yardage. And up front on the inside, Old Sod is joined by Miss Antipova in the yellow and green. Racing in third place still is First Man. Then Prince Clenny on the inside, the yellow sleeves, Jack Tudor. Miss Watchit is next in the light blue and red spotted colours. Then Master Mead, the pink. On the inside of Touch Tight, the yellow and light blue. Also in that little group at the back of the field as they jump the next is King Otis and Policy Breaker. The Irish Raider is up on the outside. Horse with the white face, white colours, black starts. This will be the last in a couple of circuits' time. Good jump by Miss Antipova. Took it quickly and lands upsides Old Sod. They're first and second. Behind those is Prince Clenny on the inside, the market leader, who's racing in company with First Man, who's in black with the yellow disc as well. So that one's outside is Miss Watchit, a red cap. A length and a half back to Touch Tight, light blue and yellow. Wider out, Policy Breaker is next. Looking towards the back of the field, Master Mead is in rear in the blue and pink colours. As the riderless horse continues behind them. Also towards the back of the field at this stage still, we have King Otis. Looking back, the loose horse looks like he's going out for another circuit at the moment. That's Lock Salt, who unseated the rider at the first. So down the back they go towards the next fence over on the far side. Next fence here is going to be taken as number 6, and up front still there is Old Sod with Miss Antipova. These two together over it. 2 lengths back to Prince Clenny on the inside, upside's First Man. They're third and fourth, and then out wider King Otis with also Policy Breaker. And then on the inside is Touch Tight from Miss Watchit at the next fence. And then Master Mead at the back of the field. Miss Watchit was a bit slow there and has just dropped back to the rear of the field. Continue their journey towards the next one over on the far side. Miss Antipova, a definite leader that time, lands a length clear to Old Sod in the yellow and white on the inside in second. Prince Clenny tracks the speed in third, ahead of First Man in fourth place. And then Policy Breaker, who's made a place or two, goes into fifth, ahead of King Otis, Touch Tight, Master Mead and the struggling Miss Watchit. That was the open ditch on the far side they've just taken. So now they'll turn back towards the home straight on the second occasion. Still well over a circuit to go. 3 more in the home straight, then a complete circuit of the track. And up front, Old Sod on the inside of Miss Antipova, still first and second. Then comes Prince Clenny on the inner. In with the stars on the sleeves, the yellow with the dark blue stars on the sleeves, Jack Tudor. Racing in fourth is First Man and Toby Wynn, the white star on the black cap. Then the white-faced Policy Breaker is next from Touch Tight, who's just back in the field from King Otis, who's racing up with dark blue with the gold-coloured chevron up on the outside as they enter the home straights and head towards the first of these 3 plain fences. Master Mead towards the back at the moment with Miss Watchit as they jump the next. 1 or 2 iffy jumps. Policy Breaker wasn't brilliant there. This is the middle one of 3 in the home straight. Miss Antipova has the advantage to Old Sod in second place. Prince Clenny is in third on the inside, going the shortest way. Then comes First Man in fourth, racing ahead of Touch Tight in fifth. And then comes Master Mead, who's crept a bit closer now on the inside of King Otis and also Policy Breaker. At the next, Miss Watchit remains the back marker. That will be the last next time around. So they've now got still 7 more fences left to jump in this Join Southall Golf Club handicap steeplechase. And they're racing towards the Golf Club turn, which takes them down the back straight for the final time. Miss Antipova through on the inside of Old Sod. Not much between these 2 leaders. Prince Clenny in third place still, ahead of First Man, who's racing in fourth. Just off them is Touch Tight in fifth, and then comes Policy Breaker, who's racing in sixth as they head now for their final circuits and head towards the final 9 furlongs of the race. Still back in the field on the inside is Master Mead with King Otis and the back marker Miss Watchit, but still going with a chance as they head towards this next plain one, the first of 4 in the back straight. Still there in front is Miss Antipova on the inside. To in second place, Old Sod with the cheek pieces. Prince Clenny's on the inner over that fence. And then behind those on the outside, First Man. Little shake of the reins for Policy Breaker on the landing side there. Touch Tight's trying to get a bit closer too. Light blue and yellow. Here's the next down the back. Miss Watchit pulled up before that fence and a blunder by King Otis in rear. So heading towards the next one down the back, which is 5 from the finish. Miss Antipova still in front, leads by a length. Touch Tight's making ground now to go into a share of second place with Prince Clenny. And then comes First Man, who's dropped to 4th. Behind those trying to improve is Master Mead, the pink cap. Out wide a Policy Breaker at the next, the Open Ditch. One that's dropped away is Old Sod, and also struggling at the back is King Otis. As now the jumping is done down the back straight. So they've only got 3 more left to jump once they turn for home. They're doing that now, turning left-handed towards the straight. Miss Antipova now shaken up and joined by Touch Tight, who's made stealthy headway throughout the last half mile here for Philip York and goes up on the outside. So Touch Tight and Miss Antipova are now together. Prince Clenny still has a chance. 3rd place for Jack Tudor, the dark blue cap. Also creeping closer is Master Mead. That's the front quartet as they turn for home with 3 left to jump. Touch Tight is the first to commit. Leads now by about a head or a neck to, in second place, Miss Antipova. In behind those, Prince Clenny asked to close now, and then Master Mead. He's 3 out. Touch Tight over safely, a length clear. Prince Clenny, though, is moving well for Jack Tudor towards the left. Master Mead is trying to go for the inside run, and battling on is Miss Antipova. They head towards the second last. On the outside now, Prince Clenny has joined in with Touch Tight. These two, unseating the rider there was Master Mead at 2 out. They've got 1 left to jump, and now Jack Tudor has sent Prince Clenny to the front. So Prince Clenny goes on. Here's the final fence. He is over safely by 2 lengths to Touch Tight in second. Miss Antipova back in third, but up the running they go, and this is going to be another winner for Jack Tudor here. One for Christian Williams, his old governor too. Prince Clenny goes on to win, and wins well for the first time. Tight second between the rallying Miss Antipova and also Touch Tight, and they were clear of the 4th horse First Man. Looking back, I'm not sure there were too many other finishers.